Hello and welcome back to my vlog. I don't know if you can see this in this light. God Bless America by Dr. J.D. Wallach. I'm going to read a little bit from chapter 7 and maybe tomorrow a little bit more from chapter 7. Like I said, I'm not going to read the whole book of any book I'm reading, but excerpts. And this is something that's been on my mind. So chapter 7 is entitled Wallach's Law, Weight Loss and Weight Management. And then there's a little quote here. 95% of all Americans of all age groups are minerally deficient. That's from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. Not that I believe anything the government tells me. Obesity and weight problems are synonymous with Americans. Nibble, nibble, nibble all the way home. Pica is a seeking, a craving with licking and chewing behavior that has its genesis in mineral deficiencies. Interestingly enough, neither vitamin deficiency, protein deficiency, nor calorie deficiency initiates this pica behavior, nor will supplementing vitamins or eating sugar, carbohydrate, fat, or protein quench it. Only the consumption of the essential minerals in optimal amounts can prevent and eliminate cravings, pica, cribbing, and the munchies. Eliminate cravings and you automatically and easily eliminate excess weight. It is not genetic. It is not your glands. It is not lack of self-control. It is these mineral deficiencies that are the basic root cause of obesity. Deal with the mineral deficiencies and weight loss occurs without effort, and keeping the weight off is assured. Weight loss products and meal substitutes that contain sugar, caffeine, and fiber only intensify the cravings and binging on the weight problem by reducing absorption and increasing the rate of loss of minerals. The law, Wallach's law, of weight loss and weight management is simple. Take in 60 minerals and you will lose weight. Lose minerals and you will gain weight. Wallach's law is as predictable as gravity. Some American soils are critically deficient and depleted since American soils are critically deficient and depleted in minerals, it is no surprise that pica, cribbing, munchies, and cravings dominate the American scene. Americans are universally minerally deficient. Dieters, athletes, vegetarians, meat eaters, embryos, toddlers, children, teenagers, young adults, middle-aged, and seniors are starved for minerals. According to the USDA, 95% of all Americans of all age groups are minerally deficient. That means that 95% of all newborns, toddlers, preteens, teens, young adults, middle-aged, and seniors are minerally deficient. No wonder 60% of Americans are overweight and 30% are obese. Cribbing in animals signals the farmer, rancher, and husbandryman that their farm animals are minerally deficient. They chew on fences, the feed box, the barn door, and eat dirt. Farmers give their livestock minerals to save their life, keep the veterinary bills down, and to keep them from literally eating the barn. The munchies, or the you just can't eat one behavior in humans, is the same as cribbing in animals. The munchies urge in people has the same genesis as the cribbing urge in animals. The same behavior, by another name, still has the same root cause, mineral deficiencies. And he's not talking here about the munchies as in smoking marijuana munchies. These are just plain old the munchies cravings. The snack food and fast food industries are aware of this relationship between the munchies, pica, cribbing, cravings, sugar and carbohydrate binges, and salt hunger, and they use it to their advantage by liberally salting or sweetening or adding phosphates to their products. You just can't eat one. Unfortunately for us, our bodies temporarily translate sugar, salt, and phosphates consumption as a fulfillment of the craving for nutritional minerals, i.e., if we lack iron, ice, salt, or sugar will temporarily satisfy our pica behavior initiated by the iron deficiency. Historically, the consumption of salt to satisfy a pica behavior was of value because salt was not processed and bleached and did oftentimes contain trace minerals and rare earths. Today, salt consumption, although contrary to popular medical belief, is not in and of itself harmful. It does present the problem of allowing our bodies to think we are getting minerals. The mineral equivalent of the empty calorie diets, i.e., processed food calories without vitamins. Farmers and husbandrymen use the salt hunger of animals to ensure the consumption of trace minerals by incorporating trace minerals in salt blocks containing 85% sodium chloride. A salt content of anything less than 85% sodium chloride in a trace mineral salt block will be ignored, even if they have major mineral deficiencies. Cribbing is the name given to a particular form of pica behavior in domestic animals. They chew on fences, barn doors, feed boxes, dirt, tree bark, bones, and paint, and a good farmer, rancher, or husbandryman knows when a horse or cow cribs, the animal really has a craving for nutritional minerals. A good husbandryman will give the animals minerals to save the animal's life, to keep the veterinary bills down, and to keep from having to rebuild the fence or barn. Animals will literally eat the barn in their search for minerals. Such mineral-starved animals will at first eat large amounts of supplemental minerals until they are satisfied. Then they will automatically reduce their level of consumption to a maintenance level. Salt appetite is very striking in both pregnant animals and humans. Bizarre cravings are legendary in the pregnant human. From antiquity, the description of cravings or pica in humans relates its major incidence to pregnant women. The Hawaiian king Kamehameha's mother, Queen Kekuiopaiwa, had cravings for eyeballs. Although she specifically wanted chief's eyes, she was given the eyes of sharks to eat. We have seen 100 pregnant Montana sheep lined up along a creek embankment eating the clay walls. This form of pica, known as geophagia, or earth-eating. Geophagia is very common among minerally deficient pregnant humans, especially women in the lower end of the economic scale. They will eat dirt from their yard. Geophagia is so common in the southeastern region of the United States that prepackaged clay is often sold in grocery stores in the dairy department. Pica, or perverted appetite, or irresistible cravings with the eating of bizarre or unsuitable non-food substances, or fattening non-foods, has been a curiosity for philosophers, doctors, and priests for thousands of years. Pica is a symptom of mineral deficiencies. Pica as a symptom of mineral deficiencies is universal in the world and has been reported in animals and humans of all age groups. In modern times, the easy availability of candy, sugared high-calorie snacks, soft drinks, and junk foods has led to obesity when people feel the deep cravings of pica. I'll stop there for today, and possibly tomorrow I might tell you what you can do about it to correct the deficiencies and lose weight. I'll think about it. But for now, I will make it a great day, and bye for now.